What's up, guys? Welcome to another tour of the Beaver Cemtery in 4K on this beautiful autumn afternoon. And during this tour, I'm going to show you a couple of the famous graves that I've taken photos of and perhaps have done videos on over the years. And well, it's just going to be a nice little stroll through the cemetery. I kind of have to watch my step here because there's a funeral in progress here over there in the mausoleum, which shouldn't affect me in any way whatsoever, but it's just my luck. Every time I plan on vlogging somewhere, I have unlimited interruptions. But anyway, let us start with the famous baseball player Thomas McCreary, who played for the Pittsburgh Pirates and played with Honus Wagner. This is his final resting place with his family. As we go along the path here, I'll point out some various graves. In the meantime, I will not talk all that much and just enjoy a quiet Saturday afternoon autumn stroll through the cemetery. I hope you enjoy it. The trees are really blooming, as you can see. It's an overcast day, which is quite fine for filming. Good afternoon. How are you? This is certainly pretty. Might be a World War I person here. A little boy. It says EPS. I don't know if you can see that. Quillen. Oh, if I could read that. I'm sorry. I can't. Maybe you can. I'll try to zoom it in for you. It's really, really worn down. He's definitely a Civil War veteran. There's a lot of Civil War and World War I veterans buried here in the Beaver Cemetery, quite a few. It's not in full bloom yet, but I kind of caught it early, which I'm pleased about, because I'll be back. I always thought these were unique stones. They're actually metal. From a distance, they look like they're marble or granite, but they are not. Another Civil War veteran. And a baby that died. Sad. Wow, there's a lot of people in this cemetery today. Go figure. The Reed family. Reverend Reed. and probably one of the most famous graves here in the Beaver Cemetery. The final resting place of Colonel Richard P. Roberts, commander of the 140th Pennsylvania Volunteer Regiment, who was born in Frankfort, Pennsylvania, had a law practice here in Beaver, and was killed at the Battle of Gettysburg. Thank you for your sacrifice, Colonel Robert. And just behind him is his colleague. Senator Matthew Stanley Quay, also a veteran of the Civil War, received the Congressional Medal of Honor for his actions at the Battle of Fredericksburg. As you can see, Medal of Honor. Let me see, hold on one second here. Medal of Honor. Matthew Stanley Quay. There's his wife, and right behind him over there, those are his parents. Can you see that? Born September 30th, 1833. He died on May the 28th, 1904. And for those of you who are real nerdy history buffs like myself, his funeral presentation took place at Beaver Presbyterian Church on College Avenue. It's still there. One of the oldest churches and the most beautiful, certainly one of the most beautiful churches in all of Beaver County, if not all of Pennsylvania. I'm happy you guys are with me on this little mini tour. I hope everything's going well in your life. I hope you're free from pestilence, mental illness, physical illness. Don't be so despondent over things. This place here is going to come for you soon enough. Be happy. Be happy with what you have. I've told you this before, I think. I'm going to give you the advice that my grandfather gave me. The secret of life is not getting what you want. It's wanting what you already have. And this, of course, is the largest tombstone in all of the Beaver Cemetery. Mr. Lewis Taylor, who was a very famous lawyer here in the Pennsylvania court circuit, was a leading prosecuting attorney against many, many, many criminals in Pennsylvania. He put a lot of people in prison. He was a widow and he had a lot of money. And when he passed, his good friend and colleague, whom I do not know the name right now, furnished and provided all of this, paid for by Mr. Taylor himself upon his death. I believe his mother's here too. Yes, she is. But it's quite an impressive feature. I'm going to backtrack here a little bit. Well, you know what? Hold on one second. Since I'm here, let me backtrack this way. Since I'm here. This particular grave here is that of Philip James Davidson, who was killed at, I can't read it. I wish people would take better care of these graves. Oh, the Isthmus in France. It was a very bloody battle of World War II. He was killed August 5th, 1918. And this is his final resting place. I do have a picture of him. Maybe I'll put it on the community page and show it to you. And no flag. And over here, is Mr. Henry Fry Glass, the Fry Glass Company. Henry Fry's buried here. 1840 to 1929. He did serve in the Civil War. Him and his wife were buried here. This is the final resting place. The Fry Glass Company in Rochester, this was the man that did it. And some of the glass to this day is highly sought after and extremely valuable. I've seen pieces on eBay go for thousands. He's sort of almost up here with René Lalique, the famous French glassmaker of Paris. These are some of the older roads of the cemetery, as you can tell. They're no longer used. These were probably in the days of horse and buggy, although there are cart tracks through here, but these are just long forgotten roads here in the cemetery. Which I suppose is confident to assert that it's just part of its unique and lavish history. Here's a pleasant little place. How about if I have a seat, why don't I? Just take it all in. It is my hope when I pass that somebody else will carry this on. Somebody will come through here and take the time and film and continue to preserve our past. Because it will never end. It's a never-ending process. History is always being created. It's being created every second. That's a beautiful shot right there. George Silas, Company 7, Volunteer something. Someone who has better eyes than mine can maybe tell us what that says. And last but not least, I will end my part of the video here, which I ignorantly walked past during my first film here, was the Johnstown baby, the Johnstown flood baby. Nobody knows who she is. It was just a little girl that washed up on shore from the Ohio River during the time when the Johnstown flood was in full effect. Someone had purchased a stone for her. Gone but not forgotten, unknown baby, year unknown. Somebody paid for that. Whoever that did that, thank you very much. That was quite beautiful of you to do. You can read it over on this side here. The Johnstown baby, unknown girl, aged about 3 years, found in the Ohio River at Vanport on June the 1st, 1889. From Johnstown through flood and wreck, it came upon from that dark vale, and brothers and sisters, there is none to tell the tale. Presented in 1966 by the Beaver Rotary Club. So there you have it. Okay guys, I'm going to end that video there. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know if you would like to see a second part. Smash the like button or just comment below. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I just felt like coming here today and doing this for you because I do like to capture the foliage. So I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to continue to take pictures. And you can see those through my various social media sites like Pinterest and Google Photos, and then I'll leave links below this video if I remember. So with that said, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend. I hope the weather's fine where you're at. If not, grab a book and start reading. Stay blessed, guys, and stay healthy and safe.